Yo, what's good with it, YouTube? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one, man. But before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel. Also, if you're winning anything off these predictions, man, I'm not asking for anything except for your participation by hitting the like button, subbing to the channel. Hit me with a comment, let me know you won some off of it, man. That lets me know I'm doing something right. Much appreciated. But nonetheless, let's dive into this thing, man. We got the Brooklyn Nets sitting at 9-10 versus the 10-7 Indiana Pacers. Pacers playing at home. Um, Man, that's coming off of a big win against the Raptors. Only slight, or I would say, hiccup that they caught along the way is Utah. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing his name correctly. He's going to be listed as out. He definitely has been like their knockdown 3-point shooter outside of Joe Harris and Seth Curry. He's been very consistent for them from the 3-point range. Normally known as a defensive player, but man, he switched it over, showing he has some offense to him as well. Surprise player for that team for sure. You always want to have one of those players on your team where you're definitely getting something that you weren't expecting, and that's what they're getting out of him. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for tonight's game for them. On the Indiana Pacers side, not seeing any notable injuries to that team or any to the roster or anything like that, man. So it looks like for the most part they're going to be fully healthy. With that said, man, who do we have on this one? Again, this is a tough one. That's coming off of probably one of, if not their best win of the season. Obviously, it's a shorthanded Raptors team, but they still found a way to get the dub there. Again, anytime you get a win, man, it's a building block going in the right direction, especially for this team. Seeing that, obviously, getting Kyrie back, Ben Simmons has been out there for the last few games consistently. He's starting to kind of find his own little rhythm and whatnot. And then Kevin Durant, man, we know what he does, man. We know he's a very, very prolific scorer. Great percentage shooter, so not too concerned about his little miniature shooting slump that he's in or whatnot, man. He'll be able to get out of that very soon. We all know that one thing he is he's very consistent with being a high percentage shooter. He's not one of those people that go out there and go three for 20 and all that kind of stuff consistently. It may happen every now and then, but it's not something that's consistent, man. We all know he's a very high percentage knockdown shooter, and we're gonna see that return into place. With that said, man, it's tough to pick on this game. It could be a playoff matchup we could be seeing in the East. Miles Turner is back. Halliburton, Buddy Hield. You've seen what this team can do, and they're absolutely out there getting to it. But man, if I was to pick a team for tonight's game, or not, which team I rock with, I think I'm gonna go with the Brooklyn Nets on this one. I was leaning more towards the Pacers, but I'm gonna go with the Nets on this one. I think they're gonna be able to extend their one game, extend it to a 2-game winning streak for them. Get back-to-back wins. I think they're locked in for the most part, and obviously Kyrie, it'll be his third game back from his 8-game suspension that he served. So I think you're getting to see him get his NBA leg under him in the motion of things. So I'm expecting a big game from him tonight. Don't really see anybody that can match up and really stop him. KD, we know we're going to get out of KD. Obviously, the one de facto point of it, man, is Ben Simmons. What are you going to get out of him? We have to wait and see. Hopefully, he can again go out there and do what he does. Triple double or put up some numbers and fill up the stat sheet, and it results in a win. But obviously, they're going to need Joe Harris. They're going to need Seth Curry. They're going to need the rest of those boys to step up and step up big. O'Neal's been a huge pickup for them on the defensive end of things as well. So he's out there getting it in too, man. But that's all I got for you. I appreciate you stopping through. As a recap, we got the Nets winning tonight. Would not be surprised if the Indiana Pacers pulled it out. But behind Miles Turner's play, I think he's going to have a monster game as well. But again, that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. If you wish to support the channel, that information is flowing in the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video. I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch you guys in another one.